now baby I will be a won't pay and now over to your be a hobby piano. For long hair mixer. Siamo. They are able to say gonorrhea. White. Syphilis and the cacao will be a one intimate that into my long hair mixer and in the capsules. And may through our hair bar and pharmacy name. Good work for 0242 133 577
and now 0248 619 999.
Long hair mixer and in the capsules. And what's that in kind?
She's a rich girl, she don't try to hide it. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. He's a poor boy, empty as a pocket, but nothing to lose. Sing ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
Hello FM. 8 minutes after 20 hours GMT, 8 o'clock, that's 8 minutes after 8. Bohobio on Monday, December 15th, 2025. I cannot do now, Yedi Brunya. And it is always all here a studio, sir. What fast many Joseph Nechi, Probia Santiachi, and Mianca Sansumechi, Baby or Dibechebiano. You can feel the vibe of Christmas.
She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped.
Now, I can't 15 days. Now, say court and country, I mean the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana.
Where is that?
One can be a best Sakra. Tamale High Court. Ruling about yes, I am to Pandai election. That's Pandai constituency election. Parliamentary.
As if everybody knows what I'm talking about. As if
now, Supreme Court bet Nasi.
I was talking.
Now you are Martin Yindam.
Diamonds on the soul.
That's more than Supreme Court. So on here. Now Tamale High Court ruling about you know 1 month to go. It's now all roads will lead to the Supreme Court. Now sir, Kwabasa Supreme Court. Command green light here and control body beyond the air. Now I got 15 days to the rerun of the Pandai constituency election. Now on global info analytics. You are Musa Dankwa Kwayemu Pandai constituency. Now I see Martin Yindam will lead the NDC candidate with 50% of the support of the local. That is the Nipa Pandai constituency. Support to the NPP candidate. I know that Tim Rashid compensate Tamale High Court ruling by after 7 days. Speaker through the clerk of parliament and so boy electoral commissioner money. Now electoral commission so amu ya we say watch na assembly or Supreme Court. Amu ya we say appeal bin so ho. Amu mom de o ma ye ready they are on standby. Say exna e ba ne say yankode yankoto aba no Pandaya. Electoral commission bet me aka so gina ne so e be kone yankoto aba no.
Everybody, you know what I was talking about.
Withdraw anti-OSP bill. President Mahama tells majority leadership.
I'm talking about that.
And now, if you come here, Japan on UTV. There's more car, you know. There, Dorso. Ya boy, be a new anime. You Bama one Cassan Sueti. Now, one Swahre. The way and Yama Airport as far as the MPP presidential primaries 2026 is concerned. Now, primaries, I have 47 days. And it's MPP presidential primaries. The more heated, heat up them. Yes, Adwa Safo, a member of Dr. Baomia's campaign team.
Crazy, I
also can send the green. Almost everyone in it. Now, with 47 days to go, send an MPP presidential primaries. And also so echo. And January, I'll tell you, I found out my Klamoa Wuku, or your former MC at Chuman will be a just south. Any or Sesame Ebana paying for beer pine. Say, or pretty beer or Namanyo Kudum, or be pre the regional secretaryship of the MPP in the Ashanti region. Nana Krobi Ashanti, a broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC's communications team, and Mr. Boachi Adomi educationist, or say a political analyst, and then main pay for your 2 and from Momokai Huni. Now, your test line ID is 0265 170336. We are live on Facebook as well. And it's with the 17 money. That would be fast Facebook, and I said, what if I 0265 170336. What fast Manny Joseph, DJ Mabtoon, Kenneth Obey, and after D. Lorenzo. Open your more one to Medino, yet the Abel name. What for Quaba? Commander Pachamajoso, now a boko, Yamian Don Boko, which the Canian qua, overseer Canian, Broyan Ben Tempo. Hey, and Mina, Commander Bantam Party, seems to me, Mukrana, Zimbabwe, Janipa, and 15th. And Yamia say, Yaminia didn't you 16 days more. 16 days. They are finna kwaku. Na bibia ya capucho. Mun sem do since na memwai. Commander meeting akwa home. Yo me da say ebusia sima dumiensa apa no wo twe ho. Eye bohobio eso ni atena yi. Ye be bohobio mama wo. Yemfa mu aseda ema akoma bites. Ane akoma atadwe leko. Eno ene nyimekwa do aka na wo mo so asese yemfa bohobio mreo. Mepacho akoma bites no natural herbs yanka se no brain ye dia ye no mo ahoden na fe yi sisi ade fi ho oba wo ha wo fichikro mu so na clefri o kama na ho atimi ato esan so mo no mti e ma atimi didi na fe wa hoden so mpamu atimi abayi nti e ma mema ne ba nyina ye fe no akoma bites ene ye wa akoma atadwe leko ano so natural herbs ya na ye dia ye ginger ka ho and I feel so tiger nut is so a crampo a cahobi. I feel a mawahoden sonko as someone no tima to me the D or Bible Smith so our future chrome with me free ho. Now feels so my idea for Sunny Kama. When you pay the say idea be bree our mem and pem akuma bites any akuma atadwe liquor no bar any pub ni sports a hodwo Ghana high benye biato ura bas a hodwo pub any sport be also pay akuma bites. Any akoma atadwe liquor. Amo Enterprise, Nana Jima Enterprise, Rosanna Enterprise. Samia mean saying any 2 sons say be a walk Ghana 0249 671 984 0249 671 1984. I feel me go so air come for Advanced Ghana Savings and Loans General. Eddie Amao, Advanced Ghana Savings and Loans General. Me pacho Advanced Ghana for say, we business now we be no, and our business now we ya waya channel. The here pa betimi ma business na wa tono, na business netimi asede no akona ni wa abrabomo eni sika. And into Advanced Ghana Savings and Loans General Faba say, e be ma sika. Now they are paid out with Jumanimo, now they are said Jumana say, now a Jumanity now for man forces to be a Juma. Now, Omokan say, loan be our PBR, now this year be our PBR, or Mekanska Gunsem, now when you're bre, Etienne and crack. And here the loans and the Edema, your West and Central Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Congo, Nigeria, Tunisia, Ghana, any other countries across if you are seeing if I try to business now since in Yamo Sikano, Yam Fred 0800 355 355 0800 355 355 Advanced Ghana growing together. I feel lost in the center. Ache Ghana for Emma Loke Misha Emma baby I virgin say to go real surface I say SSCC ma omo epeba I feel delay man capsule say meme drew and also boam delay it to be a Germany ye mensem those sperm counts or process na yake say we see ya now ye bema onom delay man capsules ni be boao ni din na honam senti esama delay Lawson heba Misha mi pacho honam nyina yo ya na dwi ase awati egu so ho wo so che rheumatism ya arthritis e ma bosome so a mo so motiti ya mo fichi kromu koko fibroid any stroke na wa betra so tete wudi unya
Mr. Anum Lawson Heba, Misha, and Yena, Ewa, Kolnak Heba, Mistina Heba, Danny Heba, Fred Mains, have me, Apidank, any all Heba shops across our country. Young Fred Dr. Lawson, 0242 133 0242 133 Make and for specialized now what amount said no air abjusu and scrum do one no appear good minimuna no apom diako ye say program be say yeah my special num to one casa of ya now I be your special drinks I can see home your special energy drinks special fun time apple cola grape cocktail tangerine and the akina coaching kranza or what's the specialized company yeah nom yeah magana phone super special water special drinks now what me and be with me fair manager Mr. Thomas and the production manager Papa no mama be 0501 301228 0501 301229 the crack muno jaga 4 bitters and see bitters come on yanka se no brani ha ma bi ne dia frafra afa mfidimu aye jaga 4 bitters said who said them Tabia Company Limited woman na jaga 4 bitters ne tie pa ne say nya Ghana nko jaga 4 bitters wo uko US UK Canada ba bia ba ko bia obenya jaga 4 bitters anon a global market o de tie ne say usisi ya o sha uyo ba na bema wuntumi nkoto wuntumi ntrase ugina okra dia and yena bobo jaga 4 bitters bebo awo afi premature ejaculation bema sie na onwawi ahwemu entutu ni so jaga 4 bitters bebo awo amotima yadmani ya che afi koko any mabo simiswan wo motete ya wo fichi krumani wa onuma to so yo ba na bema nom jaga 4 bitters na emwao baby eton sem bia bi wo ho eyensa sanso ye dro Mr. Oba afefru and now my baby no for and now nyanya 18 years jaga 4 bitters onka home oh no so no one no kakra we only say drink responsibly ebusa for you me cool na boy am Bohobio aba wakwamuti commander wafa for is not
jaga 4 no ya Bohobio
Mate
na oba watimi edi ho dance ye kama pa
commander
all right ebusa for mami kan patrol say yenya technical challenge bi nti no mu ade bia ye share mo Facebook no sabre ye sere mo momodi anko YouTube yes monko YouTube ho na sabre Bohobio mjumedi no on sabe kan enumere na watimi ahwe yen sabre of asmani da so kama enti uko Bohobio uko YouTuber na what type Bohobio on Hello101.5Fm na what check date no 15th December 2025 na fi wo de comment na fa ona de aba as well as 0265170336 mo famra na yankinkan na fi emeso awon soso no wadwe nche no wate the way out the buy na yenso agebre na fi yakinkan de amobi anso ate nti sabre honorable Michael Amwa Wukwat na se former atman wo biaja South MC na Krobia Asante a member of the NDC's communications team ye hwese Mr. Boachi Yadom so beba na ono so abeka ho enti make say Mr. Boachi Yadom so awem the set is complete you betimi ahase na yakoyanim 20 after 20 hours GMT enti 2020 Krobia kwaba
Ojoso buru hene
na boko de
abegusu yakase
pandai wo monitor ekoyi
nse ekoyi
ho
but azana me fiti bibi aso
oh ye fiti ase say we dey baton change you change we a me change we
we fiti ase
you change we a enti change we a na yaba Mr. Boachi akwaba o
Commander Bejoso
na mpacho boko
nyame adum ye nyina ho yam gidi se mo so ho ye
nyankopon de ache
fiafo nyina ono production crew obi aho ye
ye nyina kwa ye ho ye pa
asra na ye de manya
from the general manager to the last person in the house
ejuma so amudi eno midru ha sa de mo asiesie ha na mo na mo ho no safe no se ya
me am page mo na mo se bring na base aka 10 days na ye di bruna
in fact
honorable
na ya de nyame nhyiram
ye la wase honorable Michael Amwa Wuku
Ira
honorable na boko
nyame adum boko
ye da ye wase na po so kakra na rise me to kam se boko Nyamia Dubo. Yes, strong man be that. Kwabia.
German.
Na nana yaw hot lotteries. Nana yaw ho.
What days will race time?
Nana yaw be man.
What days will race time? Na adeba kwa. Sa gentleman. Nyamia ya die bebre wona brabo. Sabda oni share se o kan baby o fiti loto adwuma na se. Ene baby a nyame de na bedru sisi ya. It was a God has done very well for him.
Na me kura yi dina.
Enti na Abrante ba ko na brand
he's a fantastic guy. We meshia no once personally. Fantastic.
Se o twamwa. Na me kaise me ne kusia wo Maxi the car dealer.
The paranabout.
Me MC na ya ne mpanyufo ebe ba yi no. Na me pese me jeje no so na me hoho no. No man boys ni bi di ka ba ka kire me say. Oh, so be ba quiet no. Akwa mo hot no tiri mo bi kura wo no. Na menka nana yawo.
Chairman nana yawo.
Ene ne mpanyufo na ono aso ne papa wi wo so free kwamai be nsuta. Because MC dom pimpim ne ba yi no still no pese
me de me ko shia no
oye da quiet.
You are a very quiet person.
Ade ba ko be pen asempa no say de bia be ka say me say ready say dum miska onza no me ahobrase
na ehu hia pa
so that obetimi afa nipa ni mu
na kwa na bigeti bre o me shia no Kofi Apalo restaurant o na me ni da na matini din and the way when you recognize yen yet on Hello FM for buy a chain be din komo oni ye papa mu kra no Yohana ne assistant bi buy so chairman say mo be no restaurant for no muntu majim afanyina na to say he's a fantastic guy. Yes, very, very fantastic guy.
Say unimu no ahom no obi kana se mo apa kono dwuma msisi ya wo nipa omo de medical school omo baji omo school fees omo wo ba bi aje se sa no man o person bo na brabo no obi se nyango skadi se nyango po de dumwa ananya misra wa mo nipa so nye dey enya wo so faso enti Abrante ba ko be de ne jire ko na me na say ha chu say na typical Kwetiya life person wa na me so me try ya right from secondary school I be prim ena nyankopo de be du ba bia adui enti yeda nyame ase
enti anyime ye chia na director na ya hot
nyame na be prie na onim ni am sewa me fa akwanya wisu enanu efiada no our Rotary Park Mr. Clement Amo Omare now regional manager Forestry Services Division a division under Forestry Commission no na Ashanti regional manager na okwa ahomejimu nti Friday ye twam ya na ne send off park se we me send off ni promise no e bin si Forestry adwuma se many Friday send off to that level no dey be no bi abi yes be we ni ye hit one cause hit na panyufo titro by nti me pese me fa kwanya we so na me de da obi ase yemu bi ye MC be me no me a friend to forestry district bi o was Ashanti region bia no me no obi include the region no obi fine nti me ni me apanyini friends dey work as be friends sami edubachi na yekoye MC o dwumadi na sana manya akwanya di na me kase Mr. Maria Misrao
all right
nko fie ye wade mo na o ma ho de fufuro so be ya efie na o ko no yare bi amba na obetimi enjoy obre so aba obetimi edi
all right come am that
you know maso
come am that
Madam Samaria
all right
na we are organizing team be led by Nana on Mr. Marina na the regional accountant Bugri na Japan yesana hinema okufu traditional council and Mr. Bonana Madam Wallace omunyina ka the organizing team no home madwumadi no
okay
kabahwe
now let's proceed honorable Michael Amawuhu yes shall say na ye hwe Ochina Supreme Court to come out so mbeka so mo fo ade Tamale High Court no kan yeso ana say ombeko to the position of Martin Yendam ne about Tamale High Court no ensemagu na ye nyina yakoyanim which other way yakoyanim no Global Info Analytics say the MPP candidate leading with 50% support okoye hwemu no Martin Yendam though Tamale High Court can say yentwa ba no bi but Global Info Analytics chese ne hwemu chese Martin Yendam still leading in terms of opinion polls. We mamo hope be simple se court and TV and you try na ekọ say yankonkoto aba na probably maybe amun lusu seat no honorable kwesi kire so ochia wo so ochia ye nyina honorable kwesi kire from correspondent yeah the chance honorable
all right me da sina menchia oni for ne on share Facebook live na menchia
na bibi nti TV and Facebook live but we are on YouTube.
Okay.
We are live on YouTube in Mr. Wait,
you say, yeah, Domne and Crobia. Crobia, I don't tell you, I
send you on time. I want you to see.
Say, no, Yabem.
Yet, I
more than a Bunkuni Fania and Bunkuni fans.
I say, a chain you be an enemy. Crobia, Nebi.
And I mean,
Mr. Crobia will nebi. Nti mango kama ni nyesi wenye bi.
Oh, okay.
Na wenye bi.
That you know. I don't be smart by you. Know. About good day. I know about them to say about them say there. Say there. And let me cross also for Mariana Jafu. I can be put on the buy. You man.
What's the start to move to Chile?
I said the idea is hard, but this is able to run a guy. This is the man. What the hook area? We do. Yeah, what to do? But even I say, you. But very, I'm not very secretary. But I say, you know, at your phone. And chat for MPP from Penny 4 and MPP for Mosha Party, so various constituencies. And someone with their two personal. Yet, and someone Sabi, apart from the yes, we will be in one of Sabi. Enka bebeso abedue senke wudusa so hwe OSP dia kan wasemi na hwe Martin Ndam dia kan wasemi ni ade mu bia and for say most of these things are matters are any kwasenka o mai haya ho kra abanasa Martin Ndam yako elections no actually no nipa one no ekopre no ese ontene ho ase na polling stations mako 44 edie wajesa abato no sunsuanso ewo saa polling stations ntuma enyi enunti odi asem no court se court nhwe na onni asem no onfa yentu yi na asem a odi koda court enu no asem odi koda court me say no na me say 44 sa 44 no so aye kan wan se bi
people can say Ferry Daniel Nsala
and di ni mo du me say me kokko kan me kan ketu no me no say Martin Ndam no obi de ko
so obi no odi na wa bodi a chiro
ana what's your friend saying
Daniel Nsala Wakpal.
We are assassin.
We are assassin. Now, office will be able to have a mic.
I'm making say, what would you want to know? What can you do? I'm trying to say, you don't need power in the poor. And this, you know, I'm only a question. So, I know they could not court. I feel dear. You're not dear, court to Ekoma and Asikusigina. Court to say, Nipanwa or ne Yindam Ekojina ba ewe NDC. Ne NDC ya name no. In fact, wanyed mapa. Inse se Obisa for 44 polling stations no. Wa anyene yi, o se nko kan nyina e ho asem. Nti ono court no e gina mama no. Na watcha results no, the entire results no. E twene nyina. There be omaya kwakudru ni o. Na ayroho den pempenso a oman akwakudru. Se yenyina ya fatu ya ho se kamami kabi ene ododo mamuo ene de baya adwuma. O se nyina ne ye bo sa enoma we ho ban. Ghana ye history no enye smooth. Ye free ye ba independence. Ye ba one party state. Free one party state no and ye ba military. And military and ye ba democratic group kakra. Yes, I go back to military. Sa osha the fourth republic we. And ye constitutional dispensational last and I say agenti. But I am say ye 3 AI de rodo. Ye 3 AI de. As obi amfa hwe hu bio. Ye susu say Ghana yes, we have arrived. Ababedru. Eno nti de ekoso bia no. Ene nipa emfa ho. Ya ka ho asem. Hwe dada lumba enyi ya ye na anu yi. Hwe kwan acrobatics a e ko so court. Acrobatics o. Say ya kasem na wie. Na wa ya odi aso de ba ekra aja hokufie.
Ni asan friend bi.
Ni asan friend from some mra.
Nko pay 20 billion.
Asebno, me san de bia to aso. Ya de no ma di agro, o ma ho. Ya de no ma ni di agro, o ma.
Bia ofi Kumasi akonkran akọ asem ni aka asem na wi a. So okofa VIP bus na abo. So okofu plane na abo. Within, as you are saying, a very short period of time. Yes, one Simra. Okoya say near kofa 20 billion bra. No kofa ni. Huh?
20 billion ko to ma ko ye.
But all they do what?
You see? So, men can say be a sabi. Maybe I'm not going into the details of the forensic case and the merit of the case. But don't share the procedures now. A course of home, yes, I train as I was by no one. I lay of what the one, meaning for the one, I can say this in the pie. Esi pai. Akoso. Hwena no de agia. Abroje. Ekesi ko di abroje ekesi. Na de agimuya o. O de agimuya.
Why then?
Wo di asem. Nipa okotu no, nipa kura okotu no kura. Okotu. Idi Amin no de ne hweso wo. Wo de idi asem wa no. Ene ya chewu benkum a gisa okofa sebe sikampemanim enkum ha na no you do say bi adamu sa over 1 month bail baako hwe buffer stock a friends siwi ya che no ono adamu sa almost 1 month
Send you almost boy, you have bonny, you have charge sheet na bonny. Yes, if he say what dear near her only ama will be.
They say, dear two, Bill no, I can one seven. Dear patching in an say. For the baby dear Jemu, said a bear, simple Jania. Yet you know I day. I shall nine.
Right.
Any pa, Omohi, oh, Japan. Omo passport, maji omo passport. Edi pa biu na mo hwe furu mo hod mo a. Obi amanfo so be wo mo. Amanfo already ayi bebe o.
Yeah.
ba wo ka kire obi say koda ko fa japade a ewa wodi mu na fabra me mfa ma bela na beso kire say se ko bia etie me mfa ne me mfa nye example bia na wo japade mkra ne bia ne ni na se sebi ya me mfa saba na sase bia to no a se se ye no across the say just say one kasa what title to the property dan sana obi edwagina mu a na o mai ye kwenu man se ye kwechi enti be ekira asema wo kan court say Supreme Court ye kan Supreme Court ni yan da so obi aba bia o meni eni da so obi a because say no o man pagini do mama on the ndisi for no ayo madwene say institutions ahodo a wo memu ha no de wo mu do nyina ba gura topai no ma ka mu nyina kasabo ahye no bia ye de wope
awukudi anasesa ye judiciary yemfa nipa foforo bia mehye mu sa omo na
assembly
nya butre 1 year ago na mo aban mu just after 1 year judiciary ndie na asesa mamu a ese na nsen money court ni decisions no I say money omo nya adwere mo na
anya ni omo nya adwere wo e go so na ngonga
okay
you ka dia na asesa dia na dia asesa ne say one you ra mamu a ehye bo say oba leadership re wo Supreme Court no judiciary no obesesa omo well kind of reforms are resetting up so again San crofo no mo no intimi ngeden eni animu eyade a waka atoa mo bia ani oba ya as di odi kai answer opam chief justice
okay
na nya asem yenka anya asem yenka na chief justice etukwan a na say odi ni kuru na yede na ko
ni kuru na
eni kuru say ko ni kuru ko enti oni ni kuru akọ no de aban sika akọ a
yi na di
ye nti ye nyina di wabra de tesai dey accordity the judiciary on account
na unim maame no so de ko Supreme Court ono ni Supreme Court for na kra so ani amwa
no na research na so ye kana wunya ntiase me yase
me de mi hu ye wo na wo kana mi
o tase ye gina si nchen e de yakofo obi abestra ho se ono meye adwuma no na nsi
okay
ana omo ko point nipa sabio wono omo wasem domlevo no ko fam betra ho
no ka committee no
ena on ko fam betra ho asem na me ka no say enti chief justice nti sabi oye anoma e de tafam no say ayi na asem ma kura etu na wunim wayi asem man ansa be petu asem man no every so no agi say dipa wotu aba ogina on petition say so mo record assembly man no eno this is about 40% of such a year akoko to influence say abaro na sa be dipa be to abaro emu 75% just to can say bia ye pena na say influence say empero assembly man na chief justice so what I say oye no and was say o man panyini dada Akufo-Addo wa appoint nipa o Supreme Court ya dia we bra nya pro Akufo-Addo nipa bi appoint
by 1.2 bi
Akufo-Addo nipa bi appoint ni Supreme Court bi ya replacement Akufo-Addo ba ye Justice Atuguba no ho wa retai Akufo-Addo ba ye Sofia Akufu no ho wa retai Doche wa retai eni yabua wa retai Professor Dr. Ba omina retai enipa Akufo-Addo empacking
Akufo-Addo ba nipa be nsia asenso pe do am ko Supreme Court
aya
Akufo-Addo abraso no
ye be kan say Akufo-Addo appointment bi a oye call eye Supreme Court bi a appointment a wo de ko replace obi
okay
Akufo-Addo replace nipa Akufo-Addo beto wo bo no enipa be 16 no 15 no Akufo-Addo ko no na enipa a ore 16 enti park na mu kan ho sese o park court nyane atugbe mu na Akufo-Addo ba nyina nyina ho ani yabu ana ni yabu ho Gloria Akufo Chief Justice Biansa na akọ appoint him na just to replace them. Almost see a feed court on your blue to court. You pay a hot dog, or down who by a resetting and we appointed the person. Some from court. Nti obi sam said ne asem ko Supreme Court na ebeka amana kwisi se ni
Woni gidie wo court no bi ana
oh me de me hu no die me nye nda so bi a asem a yeka no mu
woni ani da so
asem a da hoyi asem a yeka na judge se mi ko tu e friend say ayi die mi nyina e wo court de we ya demo democratic ayi boy ya go tu class ko toti hwese obi abisa say I'm asking for 44 polling stations. 44 pow. And I may say, and who was them? And 44 no. Shana can was them.
High Court no is a sole judge bakupe. Supreme Court is a panel, so probably the High Court judge no who you know. And be an Supreme Court from them.
Na me just say. Say as well okay. Dear, what is I na be canon. So that say because say okoda ko to class one for say ye kwa. We just na no ye dey.
Okay.
Den and asase will be a diasa betu wedding. Say, many Robbie Anyasam, Asam Yam, a fat, a crack away. And then I go for pen, a better moon. Now decide him now. What I say? A woman we are,
and it's not yendam the Supreme Court.
You remember we are no court, Ghana court, a woman we are Ghana court. Emma ruling say, Electoral Commission, Ghana police for. Enhwe nyentwa aba or 9 polling stations. 9 polling stations. Abai say woni a friend security a enu abon edipa 9 no eh. Any
constituency. Ablekuma okay. Na Ablekuma electoral commission for necessary omadene. Ablekuma nye electoral commission for necessary omano.
Court no a osigina yo ti o court no no share yes ye nkonkoye no. Eba says electoral commission for two sana mo na dwane court wo say ya your friend say awura no mu asemo a eba ya mo kan say o mo nkonkoye na afedi o man say increase ade say eba nkonkoto about 14 is how many police stations 14 or 29 one of them police stations afedi nia abaniye say enya na ni mpo de yekoto ho aba ni mo koto 14 police stations. Na part no a court na court no kro no atwi sa dey deny injunction no. Can you just believe this? Say court no si gina say mon koto aba or 9 police stations. Electoral Commission for say get the end 2 or 9 you go back to more than 9 police stations. Na party no aba court amane say court nia electoral commission for edidi ani edi fason to so na show mo come time asem de be dey be ka asem na wi na court no ana side as I refusing injunction ai mo me no bi yo and na ban any CCSOs members of the judiciary and I took kese in your form WhatsApp group
I will kusa asem how do you prove it?
Something the guy said there's a group like that.
Samson, I'm a general manager.
Samson, I friend say, lad, are you in? Yes, one. Okay. Everyone so about so much can say there's something can again agree.
All right. Me that's messing about.
So what I say? Me that's. Dia ko so mem hano. Ya dia. Ya yedi. Ena yehwe. Na mo bia ewure emfiri ho enye se ya na beye me da bia me ka kire wo mu se ye ni asabe ye de free education ba ekura mburu ya pamoye yi
so the 24
hours na mo de ku konketekete 24 hours na ye na me se wanya adwuma ya so si wanya bi ye ni aka ma foma ye mo de ni di koda kwa ye ku ya pamoye yi na mo amode ku konketekete eti ye nkese sabio
akugo hye me da se mesia ba Bohobio na ya to aso na Ablekuma no stalemate was across 19 polling stations.
Yes. But originally it was 9.
Originally it was 9.
Yes.
Eventually, you control in 19 polling stations. Mr. Boache,
Tommy?
Ghana manufo me sana mehunu. Senye sa obetimi aka. Ghana manufo no me hunu se omo wa ban mu a. Dodo na ni problem bia with court. But the moment omo ko position no. Na omo ne court no akoye bibi o me ka NDC fo ewo position. Hey, judiciary ne NDC fo. NDC fo ni judiciary. Unanimous FC. And na dey be ye two court ni din bebre. But me nyi ni say NDC fo ni court problem. Omo no mo aba me no mo position no. Omo susu ane utiechi omo nkomodi e fa court nsem ne court outcomes no so kra. See the asema court no. Obi hu answer I say maybe a court decision. You can't do anything about it.
In favor of
opposition and court, government party and court. So what I mean sana mhunu.
ya create. Omo amanyofo no NDC ne MPP na create. Omo de ehu bi ahye state institutions mu. To such an extent to say every be the obeba no perception and say will control over all state institutions,
right?
And it appears to be true. Judging from what is going on, it appears to be true. We global info analytics ne and some all can fap and die who say opposition MP Matthew Nyandam no edi ani monum ne ade no nkaye. But I'm not so much interested in global info analytics. In fact, I'm not even interested in the election that is coming.
Why? We are citizen of Ghana. What's the
electoral commission for over 20 years. But I
didn't hear.
ABC da.
I said, there's always a first.
ABC da wa Ghana say, ye betu aba e constituency bi. There are a whole number of polling stations, not less than, I don't know the number, but I don't think that the number of polling stations were less than 100. A number of polling stations. There are particular
150 something.
Particular polling station be or what? Yet to abanu ye. If ye every ballot box mugu table so. Ya can kind. Ya fele pink sheet. Polling agents need an sign. Emieti will be at the man. Eddie be tare polling station or Eddie be called constituency center. Which means that particular polling station no buy at all or declare now or how be any. So on what basis? And I judge your Ghana 2013 Supreme Court to DSM or Ghana a Supreme Court to can say I buy to a we I think can you no dear. So how be am I? Na sa judge no Ghana minimum no nkohwe me share dan ko ne background na ugina so akase abaye to ye no police station dia eye papa any police station dia enye papa aka nyina abubu atwem ye san koto bi wo constituency ho nyina no sa asem no menye active partisan politician but me ne judge nya adwem.
Okay,
honestly speaking some kasem ne eye adwena na nim reason ugina so but me so bi kase
Emmanuel Blue Planch. NOC 2024 parliamentary elections course of pandai no. Yanko to foforo because or say tini you mekanographo or say it was tainted with serious irregularities or say inconsistency in Form 8A, the pink sheet, from 41 polling stations out of the total of 152, arguing that these breaches violated Regulations 38 and 43 of the Public Elections Regulation CI 127. And you know, when you say Kaya, 1 year by election also in 41 police stations out of the 152. No, violating
now 152 now who say well how about 41 one violated a tomra me no ya dwene
or see the integrity of the vote.
In 41 polling stations, is it not it? As that the English he has written. And you say integrity of the vote in 41 polling stations. Won't yes, yeah. Which about to only in 152 polling stations. A reason. Me a trainer obi can baby a matter say yes or say or mo kojina court no NDC parliamentary candidate ni MPP parliamentary candidate they were accusing one another say we say we say polling station number of polling station we so say any won so we say number of polling station polling stations are any me na nyintum so me fa ne sa we so polling station are any me so na nyintum pa ne sa anti judge to say any sa de any nyina me
anti judge no na nya say the integrity of the vote.
The integrity issue you are talking about is in consideration of 41 polling stations, not all the polling stations. And about one, yes, date is here. Me meninyo, media no meninyo. A waste of public funds. In fact, will be any so. Yeah, Wagana have you see Akwatia? There were only 6 polling stations which were in dispute. Yakotwaba. Mekaipa Akwatia. Na say ya
Neskumi free mo.
Anya Neskumi dia yo.
Okay.
The American some that much time.
Okay.
Some years are more than 16 years ago.
Right.
And son of Papa we dey cry baba.
Okay.
Na say ya dey cotton or the corner pattern mu.
Able commander.
How many police stations? Not 19. Out of more than 100. ABSC sir.
The judge should have stuck with the contested constituencies.
Unless be any pan wewu. And now I resign. And now be a candidate na kafano. Bibi afano ho enunti akase ontena se tese de asen of equation de ne ba candidate na mu as at the time o gina no oye Canada ni onye Ghana ni court prove na even that what dey hwe ma me Patricia Jena no okasa woman no orusu anesa even that he cited not less than 5 different cases here issue about members of parliament base kurana say court to kasa kurano a omo twentwen so kakra emra o but some do baby was one reason prevail.
Clerk of Parliament was also in the parliamentary duty. Emra no man.
Who your parliamentary duty all right to be
after 7 days. So for the petition no come electoral
crack ni problem but speaker
why there?
But hobby or parliament hobby and about 5 different issues. Yeah, question the annual speaker. Question now how many years? And the judge did question as we are what now? Oh yeah, appeal what now more than 3 years. And then you declare the seat in the vacant Yakotwaba. And he Russia quite. Yeah, Russia, yeah, Dominica, yeah, quite as a nation. Na de ya me yakra nso ne se wo sa declare seat ni vacant we ye na e de wanchi ba parliament no de e ba ye no na speaker oti de no wo conduct the business of the day na the whole world no be away I just say BBC CNN and baby and go say it say who speaker kuro ya just last year we declare 4 parliamentary seats vacant me Masi how me support woman crofo di matem sa because na me say no you were right because 4 MPs no they were traitors to me. How can you go and represent people on one party's ticket? Now at the same time could do baby as a fede me sa ko press same seat no as independent candidate. I just want you to nipa ba into declare those seats no vacant ya. Na me tena se me can be man
but no 2 minutes to declare.
Yeah. But on this court here, the speaker didn't do well.
Right.
You could have protected your brothers more. Colleague member of parliament.
Are you saying sending me an protected and answer? Why be a maybe no
money? But most cases, no, it's a parliamentarian, someone. Yeah, no more at least.
Maybe no. Into your first year, Yama to Yindam.
Sir, to say, me abon who buy kakra for about a month, 2 or 3 years. Now, I don't know, me buy a yana walker, say Supreme Court. Supreme Court launch appeal.
While launch appeal, other appeal
court, 18th November.
Yes, and Echna, there's a Supreme Court matter on the same
on that same issue. I don't know the crowd.
There's a Supreme Court matter.
It is no. Electoral Commission for share you.
Yes, they are on standby.
It is say a court no declare say appeal no succeed.
That's happening.
Appeal no succeed there. I believe Parliament will call him. There will be no elections.
No,
they don't want to
sir, appeal. You say the appeal will be held before date. Now, you set it here. Yes,
elections here 30th. Only 12 days in time.
And you know, say appeal no succeed. There will be no elections.
Okay.
Anna,
that's it.
But appeal no succeed.
No, what is the guarantee, sir? On the 18th from Bugaza.
Well, court has said date until the BBC Ama court Nankasa have come out of another date. No, we are all waiting for that.
I don't know.
I'll come out, Mr. Watching.
Oh, this is the same. We know. On Abon Bay in Tajati, Midland Fifi, but I send wing quadi, Minister Kanyaki. But what crowd you know? Minority for bow, Hono, Becassa, who comes a papa. I said, what can sit now? What declare the vacant, and they went to cry bad to be a crown. I Janice sitting, Nanke comrade. I said, no,
I said, business of the day.
Business of the day, they quite Nagan budget and no more discussing. I did tell you by Yebu.
I buy pentem.
Ye, Johnny,
I buy pentem.
Ah, everybody near Manibia. Missing the same speaker was defending him just last year. Last year, Yenigana. And now opposition members of parliament march or parliament okay. And that day now or march or parliament no. So that day no say na MPP for no normal form so called majority at that time. I didn't want to say So now almost to ho. And we catch the speaker as a speaker. In spite of the fact that this for no march no. Let's conduct the business of the day. And correct us our confusion no conduct the business of the day. And here necessary wait there. Enipa ejinijina ho antokwa yesi na shasi kra na ya de omo esi omo kwan na mu ti sa de dem conduct business of the day ye kwai
me da so be sa kwa
me so okay mami emre kitu e bi nka won ti me de me ka kosi ya ne se de ne ma no keka koso de odi ka busa ame no it appears say omo mienu no ti ona bo kasa no wo su na no oboji suje trenkam ya ka kire ne se mukutatumi and I'm one GMO on a silver platter.
Hello FM.
And you know very well.
What's your money, Jay? What's your money, Jay?
Listen up to me.
Now come here.
They could have. There was so many things they could have done to retain the power.
You are 2 about 1.7 million.
And I mean, there's a near 1 year man and come to me and Kabato
before the elections.
No, but the point is that
before the elections. So, defeat your part.
Yeah, before say losing just say.
You lose right. Question I would be Kabusa. Executive control of state institutions, no. Our MPP fan, our NDC fan. And today now was who is a me coffee. Your Baba Martino, or Baba Sister Niaman to his advantage, including this. Says the Aquayano, say NDC for no. Say parliamentary season no so omo if kwan bi so be fa gini nyina amamu akatan kora form because parliament na it say the gabi ba o kam politics na it say ba igro wunya yonko na mia no so mia na man court because one man
we don't build a very fair democratic country like that. I don't believe say democracy is
democracy. Say what the ekosui. The ekosui kire say all state institutions gradually. So kwan bi so no ye yama omo nyina say the ye tanya ne the woka Supreme Court today. Say Supreme Court timi can something different from what the High Court said there. Ene nyina be boye nsem. Na say kosa dia me hu say ye nkrofo kekeka no ye no correct. But MPP for no was omo de shi omo atirimu say say mposi ye ka nipa dukura of parliament ya ensa muka dukura no mbetimi akasa
what content
from 1992 to 1996 there was no MPP member in parliament
but you affected MPP in parliament
wa mukasa wa outside e nipa etie kakra to aba from 1996 to 2000 they were about 60 out of 200 Prado aprekunum na kufu ado
no quality of
also the
quality of the membership.
Quality of debate you am here.
Men san money at there they were
quality of debate you am here no. Emma akofo timi win the year 2000 elections. Enti kakra na mo benya mo beka no no kradie any the way mo besim ya ahwe aka nsem na even though ye to aba
na party ni lusua in the general body politics no confidence crowd of party the members so be form say ye to aba ye ko by election bia na me party lusu e be affect your moral
eno nti na me ka say by elections we faso any in the first
anyway
because
yet
say global info analysis e keka do keke me to me no me hu say be ye din am opposition member of parliament so be win because at the end wo ntimi nya
okay
we bia was a government party no ye dey seat no obeya wo to me so wo bibi obetimi dey aye because they say on the put to me
is about to say
enti the aye koso no also my Ghana nyina ye tena ase
right
na ye ka papa nim say ye papa ye ka bone nim say ye bone ade anyanye
Kobia they say o ni nyina I also kasa 1 hour nko also kasa 1 hour nko but onti also kasa wa Mr. Bachi Pacho yanko emre wo yanko
what would you know say crowd ya global
Mr. Bachi eye ya wo mre nti yanko ya nim Kobia yanko ya nim
nini asame before edu bia na Mr. Kakra anum refi James the Chikwesin anum refi James the Chikwesin sabra na 137 no they want to explain James the Chikwesin friends Asin South no Asin North MP from Parliament just to get the numbers no matter they pass on bills. This is a trite knowledge. Everybody knows this for a fact. MPP for James Jechikwesin, as a North Member of Parliament, are currently, or yet, your friend is
the MPP for the Jechikwesin firm. No, are you revenging?
I am not saying that. But you see, when you start to play that politics of blaming as if and you may MPP for from nowhere they just surfaced. I know my baby has seen almost kabi and no and comedian a day kakra say Ubomasum and Ra na condemn say ye na me bomusum wasum ene na also catch me say nya can say the word asumbo kasa no shouldn't be entertained. Our minimum but say then I am compelled to remind you that yesterday you slapped me, and yet a good thing to do to build a democratic country. I don't see this to be a good thing. But then
you don't see what to be a good thing. There now who say the papa.
The new person who say the papa say said the enya and rano and they say Bachi Adam Ekin speaker say Ojina clerk of parliament Abakachran say the Supreme Court aka say
na Tamale High Court aka
sorry Tamale High Court aka see enkoto abano fufuro enti sa seat no opem say oto as speaker no e vacant say oti ase say oh, meto aso adi asem no and I'm conduct the business of the day no and on tumra a morality ofi say Mr. Bachi Adam biso ka say
wan ka so atumra no say emom koka ni de ne ye na ekoso no nko join house na nka inside bia
wan join so answer
okay
wan join no answer
right
and no join so nka answer
okay
the make can say you rayindam MP and that MP mwa or say among lawyers actually say stay friend say terms
apply stay of execution appeal at the appeal and file a motion at the Supreme Court
Okay, so me de appeal on me 3. Supreme Court, they can be 5, they can be 7, they can be 9, they can be 11. But yes, young train, I must have processes in na enko.
Okay.
Me de be ameka, me say.
Enti ade enti na yen twen Emma Martin yendam onto na kodua mu parliament till say court processes nyina be exhausted.
Baby, the entire declare sit vacant and say Supreme Court the High Court the end you declare say a branch your friend who MP so that one automatic a vacant seat.
You are not filing for stay of execution.
I say
then we are filing for appeal.
We will file stay of execution to say Supreme Court the end we are no High Court the end we are it's still in force. And people so catch me say, so I finally say High Court, a Supreme Court and Appeals Court, no, and be idea some the next 2 years, but the next 2 years, what I say MP Wabra, High Court will say, on your MPBM. This is what we should get it clear. Yeah, educated public, you know, may say, Supreme Court, I will say, a branch, you know, or your friend, a member or a High Court, I will say, a branch a friend who member of parliament and we file a stay of execution or file motion parliament clerk a electoral commission and no a friend say
clerk of parliament and electoral commission
a clerk of parliament say Pandai City I would yes with a verdict say Pandai City has been declared vacant.
Yeah.
Clerk of Parliament, the speaker say, the me as a clerk of Parliament, with a letter attached or with a verdict attached. Yes, sir. Or we speaker say, and you are brantiano. So a friend of member of Parliament, and ye, and a minority for and we no say, and ye through Parliament, and also there be or filing for appeal, or some filing motion with Supreme Court. Now, Cassim, you say, Appeals Court, or me, sir.
Mrs. Supreme Court, a
panel, me say, Appeals Court, or me, 3. Train at the Biomia Day, a transam. Supreme Court, a panel, because say, a 5, and a 7, and 11. And young train, I'm a Supreme Court, every year. Supreme Court, in the wisdom of all the justices, the law lords, no say. Adia High Court judge edi ye awotamane no de enye papa ye ditumo enye ya abrantie no ntia so ni ni empia and this ye nitumi bia
parliament besia afro no
anu no super
parliament besia trust afro
even appeals court cracker say oh file appeal mebua
yeah
appeal court we no say there be the High Court judge no edi ye no enya but was starting the parliamentary ejuma.
Okay.
Say appeal court so di tumu
na ekoba ne sa wonyi ni se na parliament na ni we had the other cases among for cited that Lagbuda pde we had just Jachikwesin there are a couple of others among for
but Jachikwesin now
parliament no was it there
Jachikwesin now Ghana
yes na Ghana there
the NPP4 and the year Jachikwesin
that notwithstanding
me say the NPP4 and the year Jachikwesin yindam
I'll come
regional secretary me say the NPP for the year James Jachikwesin
and no be na mo de Martin yindam na
Mr. say what NPP tap you know the year no were they citing the parliamentary standing orders no the year na amuko to say parliamentary standing orders say ye di asem say ya also through parliament also you say okay another money na ase so ankoba na mudi no na muni Ghana ha asa ene ya na MPP for pie free and am to bi no pia ba wiase
Hello FM
refi hey that be ya Supreme Court did ya okay nunia mama sa kai o okay say you have to speaker of parliament aba that day na MPP for akwaje ruling with Cape Coast Court that day no the motorcade we at the parliament ebe serve clerk say James Jachikwesin on twin trouble and be any speaker na mo refi na join them to kwesi parliament na mo refi indam ya ene de yi obi abono obi atino you say parliament say clerk say ya serve with the court verdict say Tamale High Court at the assembly said James a friend say Yindam or friend who member of parliament and a speaker say and you sit no we declare vacant after 7 years and Abrantiano and then the lawyer for say a choir High Court with the assembly what you to more and ye into a filing motion was Supreme Court and our also as the execution our appeals court but I just and the that's our process in we but until then ultimately from so MP
right
yet you must see MP before you ever pandaya campaign MP before the tomorrow omuko for pandaya
na some sumo ye campaign
what you me say adia was one into no or Supreme Court no at pandaya
say a court as a bit me dia
and to say what you campaign what like I want to must me or person that will say many ba ko tete ho na wonim
mo manage ball ho no aye dem ma Manchester United Bournemouth for no wo mo o say
obo players na
Manchester players na sa
Manchester na opportunity tini
almost say
yen trust you
enti dey make can say minia say ade bi nye say ade bi nye on na ye kasetia na nra sa de kronesi na enye enkasentia but you don't justify 1 point just to make a strong
will you win the elections we win as abai say ba ne say be to am
me shouldn't follow trending closely
because global info analytics say okofom pa there Martin Yindam no still what it in Tampa.
Do you know one thing that is so funny about this global info thing?
Me catch him.
Tell me global info yes so baby na ekotia and the NPP for they have issues with global info but they are predicting the see Abletma he predicted an NDC woman Akwetia he predicted an NDC
2024 election
even he predicted most of NPP municipal parliamentary seats it happened once Akwetia MPP for they have issue because NDC former
na say by your monka so
MPP former Musa Dankweska so on predicting my almo and then what baby MPP form site the same global info say global info for say Pandai ye trouble na MPP is winning the same MPP
that's a global info swaka
I don't make us no make say make us what global info Oyena as independent pollster Oya research was I can be say Oya research ma international organization even beyond Ghana but what I say and Oyena Juma so Oya Juma now officer on any adwenia you don't criticize you don't call him names per strategy a bit my first a bit my year Juma now maybe I wait why they overturn it here Oya say you know here is the NDC okay the same global info a prediction say abaye between MPP mu no possible say ba umia betuma wini Kennedy nkofo ne adan nkofo so mo dituma enye yie na brand ye ne nya na dwuma yie the common
we mo dituma na mo njintu
ye be wini so be the dan de no
now on ka sem be wini o say MPP candidate no o pull ahead of mo candidate
she abanye ntu ne
okay
let's not in kind ba bi say MPP general secretary mi anka sama dafo the yonko Justin Kodua say MPP NDC for the development petit Pandai ne constituency no dey wini na ne we fi say ono so ko ba election e Kumawu ana me gina hobia na anadu 12 bishop any contractors e gu kwai ene dey na development me say MPP for no mo kasa so kasa nsuo we special isa I can you maybe I know almost special no S no dey no nye X for BB for
16 after na yanko ye
give you make can say
na wakanti na fasi for
Yindam or avenue bebre in our constitution
right
I obey me the akọ and odi appeals court and was our Supreme Court mama yen call ye judges names say judge ba ko bi
okay unanimous search
and me say
what kind unanimous search yes or no
me kai sabre MPP for can say
o say
MPP for can say ye ne ka say
mra na mo musu no
I'm say, yeah, because of your unanimous FC.
The law is the law.
MPP focus on
the law is the law.
The MPP focus on the law is the law. And then the
law is the law, but
now I mean, I will say, or hated your Mahama, said your Mahama teaching state institutions last and the patrol.
But judicial research, now I'm unfortunate, say, Chairman Kirby, President Mahama now crack can be said, boss or bar. Members of me are lawyer for our person, me are judge for you, but more quite
but you do 1 year.
Someone comment.
Oh, you do 1 year. And
I make us out person betty, and I make cows in a woundy. So make us out tea. But yes, judicial research in we have commentary. And I'm mobile more ye into no in the
and this your lawyers, Puno. Your lawyers bear over 300. I may be qualified for Supreme Court to me, Appeals Court to me, Lower Court to me, High Court, baby. But to end this lawyer, Ben, the woman, I buy our point. Not end this lawyer, Bay. Don't a letter. I wonder you're paying for. What I say,
such a little partition.
But you tell me, what's the way?
20 liters of a private legal partition.
I don't make sense. So you end this lawyer. You write a Tutica, end this lawyer. I do Ditabocro, end this lawyer. Nano ye later, I end this lawyer. Omo dosun bebre sami jamfim na end this lawyers. Abbas Nuruddin na end this lawyers. Wa wonu ye kotokopi aro, wa end this lawyer. Your friend say Evans Amankwa, wa end this lawyer. Lawyers over 300 as say end this for one. E mo did you send you by 1 year. Ya point to even to a circuit court or a magistrate court or a high court or whatever.
In 1 year, mobile by me, because the judiciary in there so far so good.
The American say,
me say 1 year mobile by me, judiciary in there so far so good.
But you will be a Juma Pepe.
That's it.
Mamma, we win. Do baby. And I acquire for Chief Justice Blue and Yakeka, Mammy, or the Aqua Court. A hot court here, Gabono. On the Supreme Court on enough for women ready upon here. On my penny. Article 146. I'm running to say, the petition in the bar for the Council of State. Council of State for Tuaba. Anyway, a friend say, former Chief Justice Fire Kufu. And I want to do decently about one to be cry. And the Yakan to say, Omo establish a prima facie case. And Omo forwarded the moment penny. And ran some penny committee. Committee no we are. Yeah, ran some a prescribe a choir committee members no. And yet, a being free Supreme Court. My committee member and yet MP and our new minister. Why you in upper pepe? On Tumra. But we are a committee who don't find the Sabbath. And ran some penny say, committee find this one to someone and Tenaso. Omo penny show me. And now I appointed your friend say, Mamma, well, you, I mean, through, and I appointed
Justice
Paul Buffbonny, only the senior most amongst them. If it was senior,
he could have chosen anybody on the Supreme Court.
But he chose the president. But the president, chose to use. I won't tell me, say, or to shoot the most senior amongst them. And
was Tokunu the most senior amongst the persons I Chief Justice?
Why?
Tokunu. Was she the most senior?
Yes, when you're the most senior. And the minister will say, Oman Penny say, obey fat the most senior. And what deny ye? And a appointing or converting. Parliament are clear. You're sworn in. But your process, Yamaka, a hair fact constitutionally, morally. And I blame woman.
Thank you. 9:20. Let's move on. Medasi. Yeah, the next topic. Withdraw anti-OSP bill. President Mahama tells majority leadership. Mr. Self, Michael Amwaku. Amku. Ebi say the President Mahama ye. Executive na esi didi akọ legislature and na say parliament. Wudidi akọ na shim. If say parliamentary members are omo. A movie for a private members bill on asema yekeno. Omuanom jomo amuna so mu kito omo fa hodi and they embark on this particular friends bill or a trip on this bill. And now President Ibem say munyai de moye no e ba ne sa executive no na ho ode no ode bi wura parliament o abre o mase o do mo ya adwene and the directive class o munyai ma special prosecutor no a new office we need more time obi hia mre ansa na ono so timi agina ne nan so was or advise special prosecutors also kika ho na amanfo mu sampa wo ye bibi na amanfo anyagidi wo mu. Let's see President Mahama ordering the majority leadership to stop or halt anti-OSP bill.
Eno de say e kokoro dwon.
Jale man e kokoro de dwon.
So man bani atwekrata akoma anwa wa yara gamzo mo dro sa bill. Oh come on. So yeah na yara gano we majority leader. A majority leader, when a leader of government business in parliament.
And he's doing it.
He sits in cabinet. That's what I say. He sits in cabinet. No man permanent to Sonny. Until Tuana Mobi. And I'm okay, say, oh, bra.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, just yeah, come on, me see.
Oh, you must not tell me say, "Oh, me na bo pono."
Oh, me see. Me see. Oh, man, penny to be country. Me say. I got a gun. No. Again, a majority leader of government business. Whatever business you take to parliament. I had a gun day. And if I executive see now, program na, omo pursue parliament na no, and my aragaso. I don't know. Eti ma say ayare ga betua na mo bi awabra woni omampanyini ene party mpanifo no awa ban mu omo enye den enwene ho ofiti ya sorry ya abro ni say sunsunso bi ba ebetwanya collateral damage e wo no na mamu no so no asore prakopesa ayare ga no we start inexperience so naive so no betuma asore prakopesa no yes ade some people don't sorry more yes or more LGBT Q plus ade. No one era mama no use any. So that's that don't me in front of me.
Okay.
So now you see the office of the OSP. In fact, idea
yentwem.
Mimi dear. Mimi dear me nkasi yentwem. Because you're spending a lot of resources.
What's the budget in the question? You for be.
Well, no, that's no. So that's it. But so far there, you know this particular occupier of that particular office. You know the occupier of this special prosecutor.
You are not against the office. They want the occupier of the office.
The occupier don't know your problem. Oh, you're so inefficient.
Okay.
Oh, you're so incompetent. Maybe the no, we are not about your friends and drive where you know about no.
You see, there was 7 years office tenure.
I know the
yes, no petition come on man paying for incompetence in the Diana. Say the BRTC be the corner.
I know the media meant to me enter inside. But I mean, before said so far, it's obvious. Say that you are not there. But you had your own TV in your German Casa on Tegman of Classic. To be the president one year where net. Now, me da me see that who say, or your man come for a year. Abra, grabbing. Grabbing
the assembly.
Aluta go to aluta when you bring honey I don't know. Now papa you ask mommy abechi aluta. So the aluta go court. What brand how many mo no. Na Dr. Baumiani and your friend say, "Ayi makoto abawu." Ayi friend say ayi we
Hello FM.
Kale Japan makoto aba na akoto aba. Well, who knows idea? Prime Minister, how do I call so? Parliamentary Prime Minister, both NDC and MPP.
Are you saying say inducement? The more Ghana ha. Na luta di enkwa no kuhu.
Let's say. Na me no luta do kra na case do kra de. Dey say case kra. Obi element. So asem kra waka kra say na kra yen.
You mpese ye ba mu, ye ba the third issue. Ti no dey run up ma me. So say opese.
Akima na hopa na ye no enso ani. Okay. Uforata dey. What na ho admo, what na krom admo say uforata wa.
O say uforata that time. All free Ghana no. Na oforiata enua na ye omampanyini.
Can you believe
you are no want to be nya ho.
It is not so say Say see am pay not this way. E sha no obedi so.
Ah.
That is what he's trying to say.
Huh? I say I'm no for it over at Ghana. Na manyo crew for na ebo Ghana. So obefa airport your mo a obefa any harbor na do befa. You do share box for harbor your mo a into no timi nya wo.
It is off now what you this what tie. What you all what first resourcefulness. Nti what you this say? Sa de na ade say Ghana ha. Sa Ghana ni a chairman for ahye o kasa ya kam kasa bo ahye. Say wo ye ban. E dey na amatemi do one obi ende. E dey obi ye no. Manase mu obi anyina adwuma. Obi anyina adwuma. Dey na obi. Enti say wo timi ka shira. No look what up Google the list of cases what try so be ho adwuma kwa no.
Oh, so a convict ni panso. Ni pamensa. When you questions. Oh, you ni panso. When? Ai, ni pan office of the special prosecutor. Oh, send the special prosecutor then for politicians in kwa.
Na me
what's ni panso there?
When?
Yeti office no about 7 persons have been convicted of corruption.
Anyway, ebi I in the course of the what I finish with.
I will finish you because to the mama call Mr. Boachu.
So, you know, the papa no ye the media me no before say I was say to me enya obi okudu. So
na OSP ye the matiam de na hyase antentam ene e ba kisi ajaben antentam ye say wan biom.
Oh, you say you want Ghana for asabe edwuma no omutimai. You want Ghana for me say you mrenim for my mo no a. Omutimai di abotre aye no mo hu say. So obi kaso obokro no a.
Enti
what say the word hu. It would be for
achievement in focus 2025 Office of the Special Prosecutor. Convictions secured 7. 1 case on appeal, vote buying. 6 prosecutions initiated in 2025, bringing total active cases to 8. 33 persons currently standing trial. 2 investigations after going on. 71 cases as full investigative stage. 40 new cases open in 2025 alone. Entino,
there was info so akombeto.
Mpacho infographics so amfo bia di amba. Infographics. Mame fama pekese don fanto e fa
bumpe details ma eni hu
because the achievement of the OS.
Because I watch say enti myself obetumi achieve this much because MBB time you mean you should be execute something to
okay same asem we dey mean chara hu
okay
me person the next issue no menya emreta bi special prosecutor na MPP for minu economy na edebai na menyi ni se omode ba no mu kutadwenbone na omo se office bi omo create na beboa akoketa asehye
no se me ni omo si ntwam na omo nya adwene da me no omo nya adwene so
da me nkase ye ntwam na emu me no mfitiase ye no na madwene ye me se me suggest say enka ye create office of independent prosecutor mu
what is the difference
on draw the powers in attorney general ho na nko be independent ba no kura no mampani we amati ase say obetimi sa special prosecutor even though was attorney general said
it very quite
but obetimi aye the cases prosecuting the cases without the support of attorney general. So even if that is the case there then I believe say the 2 people no I do they have not performed.
And the office is good
up to expectation. But the office na ankasa de per the omampani kan so no abetimi aye na adwuma na de me hu say e good na emu me bia enipa no na ekwan bi so no omo entimi performing up to expectation nti the omampani aka no me ne ya adwene say ehu hia say ye be rush say si aka say ye kogu office no so okwan bi obefa so obetimi a strengthen office no na ebetimi aye adwuma magana me kura mate so omo so omo agigigi sika bia magana me details na de mathematics bibi sa say say omo esi bibi sa na emu minua kisi aja be minua kuma no afutu am de be ma no say so no an da so te ho a onyai politicians na ase obohuma omo because asema wo kan fa Ken ofuriata ho say samra wo firi oman mu na ne party net so ne party kro no na so omo appointed ho it is a party no atimi appointed ho it means a party ni mu nipa bi yam fom so obetimi aka wabra obi antimi nyowe it is abre no na nka obetimi akasa hey can ofori ate me no asem into party cry da so so enko ba bia gina ha ya nanka me nko asem no bia hu se unsuro adwuma na wo ye na se wo special prosecutor na mu ba be ka kire ye se de meti ha me ka bi se politicians no mo ba no mo akekere your institutions ni nyina ye nsagu ye ati ni ye nyina esuro se ye be kasa because of our position ti so wonso office of special prosecutor wo to nyum kro no a ye nyina etu bi ne de ana ne mfa so be na e wo so wo de ense so ye hufo se judge fo nyina be ye hufo parliamentarians nyina be ye hufo executive nyina be ye hufo all the heads of all institutions including police army everyone be ye hufo a mo office of special prosecutor ni wo de ense so ye hufo de call a spade ni ntimi emfanya adwuma sade senti o mampani so best strengthen office no na watimi aya adwuma sade esa onye so o say Mahama Yarga ne nkrofo bi a institute omo so omo start aye bail bi so omo de ekotwa office no mu no emwa on call omo no munyai na office no ho no on strengthen office no the office no here bi on fa mo omo no omo mfanya adwuma omo mpani 4 years ne beba no ono abeba be ka kire se me ye ni ye no se ni no omo atimi ayamai me da asesame
me da ase akrobia
same me nti bibi ase
de na wonti ase
ade nti na ewuku ilia
awuku is on the topic
opposite Debbie or making reference to that Mahama. Opposite or the Mahama yet a chief sticker we are anyway.
Ade.
The TN say or say, Penny a crocodile John. I Mahama Yaragane at the family. Oh, Tobo, Mini. The TN say, so Penny and woman about upon what damn they are. I think Penny never betray or no chief weapon. No majority leader na omampanyi better be here we are granted to omampanyi better person be here who can
so ya granted
when you are granted I will go to obey you could or the man about you could tell me I look at it wash here or you could go then
me ba so say obi a okọ cabinet meetings obi the majority leader obey initiate a private members bill without telling the government not near majority
oh yes
okay
that day now issue every key of parliament. Speaker Cracker say, on no crow, when you mad frontier, the resources call a friend say, special prosecutor. Maybe be a free already, or no quality one test here. And the Mahama Yarga majority in the aesthetic clear say, even when MPP introduce you the office of the special prosecutor, no, at the time I know or what the minority bench. He never supported the idea. Say you first special prosecutor bimla. If we say you were enough, somebody me akoketa say just that we need to resource them and give them more power. The same thing, and the fiamako. And so can say, on also from day one on pay. And away and a government bill. This is what people should get it clear.
Right.
And a private members bill.
Right.
No, yes, we catch on Mampini. But on Mampini, and the evolution of Mampini by your politics say, as or the Diaco majority, or the Diaco legislature, and you're not correct. And you're only party from you, and on the private
members of parliament.
Are we members of parliament? And you're not a party of Ade, yet, on Mampini, answer from my majority or parliament say or per se or more consider you Abambabe as speaker of parliament and nobody ben why and why influence the and you want party team and you want the party for and we say adia mo dey ko nyai na me per se office no you strengthen no na e tire me so mo panyin me resilience am was am the ko keta se onye bone onye influence on decision debate bi ko ma panyin for let bi ama ho ono ne party before and we say ade we am dey ko idie me sra mo say mo ntwensan na mom ye wura kisi ajabe me makaro fidie several say me no problem ekwanya are too populist
okay
me the populism is too much wabejina friend is sisi la da pa oh quite kaskala e go see dey me the 5 hours and a kind of them ska e go see dey and me ne kwanya or the first year na juma no
were nyehu
mempe Obejina TV so nsu ye. E pa chaw ene no film bae. And I'm a promise say me promise say that the for be so
the office to be scrapped or to be maintained. The office.
It must be maintained. Okay. Me and this let me man you say or person or resource no. I know what you say.
Timpacho man be so question. Oh yeah, this I want to know man penny madrin
I can disagree with the president. I can disagree. I the judge something.
Oh maybe say well I
can disagree. So me man penny eye bibi na se enya bibi se o man penny na ka se so o man penny na ka se ono owie na nfie na ya on contest biem ono ato na mutu aka say do that me no say me na me can me say me boa I will openly disagree with him.
Okay,
that's very good. Take my word. That is me.
That's very
nobody decides for me.
But that's a
it is me. My point is on penny or say OSP no you maintain it. But we better to say
no so more
stop the populism on radio and TV. And not for people.
I know you are the one fan comes also on Kika.
Let me tell you something. Oh yeah. When you say you know them yeah, but be able to catch no.
Right.
What I say a friend say can forget to what said I'm a coffee for rotten fee and I could for the best no a president ever see me say on yes animal until us on yajuma yet the sika they etuaneka sika brand no so most when yes sika bayania onya kukuduro kese me discovery boachi ya ho me discovery ko sami ma discovery ho ma yewe and your friends on yajuma.
All right. Also, the majority leader and leader of government business attends cabinet meetings, so it is impossible to convince some of us that the private members' bill requesting the repeal of the OSP law was not known to the president and other cabinet members. We politicians should be truthful, principled, and govern with courage and integrity. The president has never said anywhere that they should stop or withdraw the bill. Indeed. Okay. So, Honorable Simon Osemensa, indeed. President Mahama, I request to say Mahama Yariga, any domo more parliament or more pursue a private members bill. No, they should. Oh, me read the messages. They should cease henceforth with one more move. No, and indeed the president has said they should withdraw the bill. I will now come with you now today.
You see, the kilo say, a year. Ayaraga are a leader of government business. Any majority chief whip. Dafiamako. And we institute this. What was the grana? And okay, didn't know what made you so curious. Some members of parliament. On bringing back to gas said or requests on bear withdraw side. And then Tigananka won't be for Fred. Ayaga to Ayaga with you. Munya. It was check right out about him. In fact, we're not so achieve. What's your settings?
All right, settings.
Settings just to.
I will come and say, my name.
The impression is when you opinion. Yeah, on your opinion.
The next topic, who I the most personal way of interest entity.
No, you broken. I mean, I understand.
My inflation for. I shall 4-3.
Why are they?
No, my idea. I have no way.
Why are they?
2 minutes on the 2.
Ghana for some Omuka such a delegate. Near air conwa this time, at that time, if you say time near one Bible, Queen, not intimidation and also. Oh, not intimidation.
From the other side.
Yes, bro. Government favorite. Indeed. They actually intimidated people.
So what kind of government favorite? Meaning say one more McCoy, the original pan, I said the original tour. The because we want Ben Kesepa, a doctor, Alajman Bawuni.
It was a government favorite. Now one take Ghana has a 10% crowd. They use security. National security, police, military, EC, all ministers, CEOs, MCs, and DCs, everybody was part of it to make sure that in Babako, this time it's not there. That intimidation is not there. President, Vice President, Minister, CEO, MCs, they don't have control on police. They don't have control national security. They don't have control military. Until tables no 10.
Okay.
But I'll make sure, sir, I will guard against rigging. The only alternative will be rigging. And I want to assure them that they shouldn't try it.
Talking about rigging, and when I do one of because I am popoye, I would get you say, so one yashi rigging because one big statement say you want free and fair elections.
Yes.
You do want to be a bad idea. It's just say rigging.
Yes. A big proxy. The last time, the which went to proxy back 200. Yes. The big to back 40. Election are not all control. So, Omuan Kasa at the elections committee used himself as an example. Say any proxy 40 or the more and cut the content of ABT. Yeah, okay. Elections committee. Omuan or Timbi or even Pakistan.
I won't person
yeah. And okay, say proxy media from Punche because yep. Say party no akofom the peculiar yamba friends and yeguma and we free no and somewhere a batch in but no credit Manofa or videos so more elections committee so far there so good.
Hello FM. All right, so elections committee of the MPP so far so good. Krabia
Unim
meaning bibia
Mameka se mention me say
they call me just a
I don't know.
Oh, my
sister station. And I made two Ghana from a boon enough for say, we are youth, our Ghana ha. Open political party, our future a secure that. A NDC.
I didn't hear.
And I host you some side in terms I will explain. Dr. Bohobio, a lecturer at in London. I'm a Banyuku phone a cohun, one and a channel. About the Sikana who are dead in the Bibia Bay Juma 2017, with Macasoma Penny, Baumia Juma Biblia, and a man, the Laku for the president. And on the memoir, Dr. Bohobio say, on was a person be pre to me. Minia, I say, what here MP, what here not to see. My dear Gaso MP. Lawyer, Honorable Asante, Kwaku Asante Bisa. Matia Sanko Fui Bebre. Baumia mercenary. Baumia Hoho. You did the other when ye.
Mentis will be a cassette Baumia mercenary.
Me too much, you see, Mr. Gaswell. Mr. Gaswell, you was about me.
Your cast will be a mercenary, I said.
Hey, I must have to
you. Oh, ball away there, kill a bagbola so.
Monsieur, Baumia, you say, now I'm the sticker at the ethnicity, and you know, a baby sticker card. Oh, remember me repeating as a time. Okay. Why wouldn't get them to remember me repeating? Mamma Bobo, a mouth for dinner. Look at just the kind of kind. Young quay. Abba. One can say one room, Baumia now room in the backyard of 00 and you will be on tomorrow. Now, I will so make away. I said in your ethnicity. No, and a fact. Ah, hey. He stated the fact. Okay, Baumiano. Oh, sir, Uti.
Okase the Kroma in the in some northern police stations. Okay, in some northern police stations. So in some northern police stations, he has 0. Likewise, President Mahama, in some police stations, also he has 0. Period. So my point is say, I didn't know a prayer about me ever pre to me. I didn't know Sakasa wing in a buffalo. At the
And I would say maybe the honorable Japan.
Okay, primaries, the last primaries are President Mahama Koya or the bar 2024 be winning election. Okay, you can't Nyabotre.
And some of us here, and some people forget about Miano. Almost
Okasa opposite, ye kasam peso bitintiti. Membo be a din. But some of the candidates of John Mahama prayer, yes, yet is and be omukai. It's not normal with political primaries.
Me say, see a bakai, okay. We say the other must not drag you say. When the catch there, John Mahama said, "Why whole NDC?" Said the enemy go to be thrown a gaso MP, a Casabaumia, or a mercenary or would need the MPP more and ye. Now the background cry NDC.
But your mercenary in your home.
How are they?
Mercenary will be a auditu or Kondisika.
Oh,
and you can use another. But my uncle must have more phone. Google is a mercenary.
And someone look at you about me and make it so we. When also the Oriental so be as I say, or I am a market grammar or the Focal University Competition Crown. May say, and someone market here about me. And I can UTV. I can tell about me and say, I see Dr. Say you do to me. In future to succeed Dr. Baumia, God President to the MPP for
another 47 days. Was it Dr. Say you do to the baby?
Me say, Sabaumia, according to Global Info Analytics, if I'm to go by his somewhere, Baumia is leading and he's winning. And I'm saying in future. Because people
if he's winning there, he's then going to the presidency because he's winning.
Okay, so I say he's winning in the MPP primary presidency at some part. MPP primary is likely to win.
Okay.
And I'm say, and you he is making Dr. Baumia more popular and more loved.
Okay.
To lead the MPP than or not.
Okay.
You see? And the same Baumia.
Yeah, I see from your point.
And the same Baumia, not over to me. Now, over to me. Now, MPP first were the economic worst kid. Na so be mad that we say. And the same Baumia can Japan say. Na state apparatus na support no. So on for me over winning. And the Ghana first one Muslim say. Can Japan emla. Me say and you no cry.
Okay, me that
second of who should be then yes NDC and cause trust me go any bit my judgment obi o mo ko dey betu
Billy Bones wanta and also Kennedy Japan talks too much. Give us a break with regards to Honorable Elizabeth Ajiman, the people's mother. Mr. Watching
Sammy MPP omo presidential race no yaka on several occasions senka be yes omo be kasa ehun eyenyam. But it appears as a
Kasan Huninyam,
especially the two leading ones. I Baumianic and a pop or we do much in Omocasano. And ye fe.
Okay.
And ye fentina media debia me ba me say, enka the young guy and Brian Champon, minimum, Michelle baby ada. Mammy Gidi says MPP for the 2 million man a beboa. So delegation
omodi 2 million command because only bit me am enya power more and say omodi 2 million command because
there are not less than 5 points at the last time we raised in first and foremost and yeah likely say NDC forces here ni ehun so mo adwuma kikikiki o by bedru 2027 2028 on be ro mo ha adwuma say be 2028 on be we because they know say oman na team no party bia ba Ghana for Boano man the second chance. No one the away 2028. And Runti, in Nipanum no according in Obia more than 60, with the exception of Brian Champon. And he said, Cobas woman the 2 million man and normal town one. So 2028 could by 2032, not
2028 not almost opposition.
I am making.
Only say it will then affect our party, the base, the soul. The spirit.
Oh, now see, it means retaining presidential candidate back who opposition for about 3 times. Nana Kufuado, so we retaining about 3 times.
Okay.
And it's almost at the Mabre Champon. Now say 2028 or Koku, then the pan win one. The likelihood so beside the man for 2032 no as akono and no. And a second,
but so here Baumiane. So here Baumiane Kennedy Japan, you cannot just wish them away.
No.
You cannot just.
Me to me will be any bit me any power man BP. Doctor, I Canada Japan. right from the onset, you know, why you know so be a person will not to me.
And then when
you say, why really? But in Crawford didn't and some more casa dear, meaning a cano, a tin of coffee cacra, a tin of coffee. I didn't talk about I did not Canadian Crawford would dinner, you know, Nancy almost some tin of coffee. A bina, Crobiana, not okay. So be a casa, Dr. Bohobio, Miss Mary, would you? Canada Japan.
Not to see.
Now to see a cabi, you can minim your kind. But look, what all can one side. What about Dr. Bohobio? Who your campaign man on one on some profit net?
Why they?
Who you were born with this golden spoon in hand. Who address for brain if I
destiny. Address of one cast and silver spoon.
A drew baby no. Na asasi jimati oteka from no shoe. Yeah, froze and brabeto bani any in nothing. And then who would the presidential aspirant be a said? Delegates in Kotwaba.
Yes, I want to pass a bit here. Or send a convention, no, sir, but we need a bit my MPP. But
look at this guy who has been talking too much.
Why?
Yes, a friend say, Abronya as a one.
Or a Bruno Region chairman.
Sakwa, Bruno Region, or this MPP will sit by her property.
More one.
This Aqua,
oh, Bruno Region. MPP
almost seat.
MPP or one of Bruno Region. And
Sakwa way. Na ho dia na kire se
onyakwa oyowura
okay sa owura we na ho dia na kire se wo betimi aye campaign ama wo baumia ama wanya vote sa abronya bi na odi wachi na wo kan sem na odi atem na wo hwe no in as much say en kamenya say de menu akro be kekere de Japan wo so wo kasa kire wo mo odi na chi a wo mo frɛ baumia so ye hɔbo ayɛ sɛ wo so wo kasa kire wo no in the same vein. And I was about me also Cassatra or Modina Chino and in Sembi or Mocha. No, say, lawyer Tachina, not me respecting the power.
I didn't they
want to know and say, I'm not okay.
Okay, they
be a Kamada no be a Kamada president.
Or see intimate trouble beer, Necasa won't tell you, call you and now. One year I'm paying for crackers. Damn,
Motherfucker. Your friend is a US president. What can be done?
Putin,
I can be done now. Zelensky wakabida na won kan bi. And then some of the world leaders among kan so na
hello
so bi akamada for kampo. Enje ayatem didie. Na so betimi aye leader. Why do you have to come and tell us obi akasa asem ni? Oye leader enye yi. Who attach a lawyer of your character. And I will lose me respect.
Oh, kafra.
So, enti ensemu a wo mo MPP for no e kan. Ye ba ye na me nua pani maka mawuku e kan. Send this for buy all state institutions one more time no but more na mo akoso mo down for na mo gusu so koso mo kasa dididi enkrofo na echi no it appears say as the two presidential aspirants no demigods bi nyame bi na nipa bi do mo echi no mo kasa sa
but say two presidential aspirants omo na kita the aspirations and the hopes of our party
omo aka nyina
ose
omo aka nyina kuta bi
oba enye
ene nka kwam na Japan okra na party onim yie aka o se to abama na scan woni yentira
yakwato abana say reflection sa o
na two presidential na also omo na kuta
the last primary say koy ba ku na di first ba ku na di second
oh it doesn't matter it means sa
awuku
ya bet me answer scientific there ya meka ne se omo kasa ho emre nyam ko de mo ye se mo kotu wie na ba ko we ne no ntina me pese Brian Champion na we ne no so far ono na chitafo me share dante se omo de omo didi ati
Brian Champion no is in a position so we know betimi a carry party no together to win the presidential elections
because sabre no we be jade de yo we nso be jade do yo no ono akari enipa nyina together do mo because e si okotoma Canada Japan a bibia ni ho a kire se ba omia nkrofo ba be support no kotoma ba omia so bibia ni ho a kire se kan Japan nkrofo ba be Brian Champion ono kra ni adi kra ye de kɔ abatuo mu Brian Champion no wo esne both can
Brian Champion kɔ abatuo da
onko abatuo da ade we ni parliamentary seat about 5 times
okay
enya abatuo
Mr. Boachi parliamentary seat one seat we talking about the presidency of Ghana
kwa ho no abetifi ho onko parliament na three kura
parliamentary seat any presidential nyepe
enyepe kura ya bato
mati
assembly man kura ya bato
me da se na na da kwa kufa so kai se na oye
mafutu am de be ma delegates na so mo
na da kwa kufa so na kai se oye MP
ai
it took him how many times to become president
na ne ba omia no wa ya MP da assembly man kura wadi bi da
okay
sani nka kana de Japan kura de wadi MP da enso so sani yeso o meye president nti me de me no kasa no na omuja ye bebo mte sa o mbet no opposition ache no mbesusu ache pa because the buy no party o wa ban mu no nya na dwene se o sesa se de mu nyina mo ba mo party o wa state institutions ta no nso be
enye party o wa ban mu de beche ye kwato aban na MPP na wa aban Ghana forecast o nko fi enti enye party o wa ban
me de asem kana me ka so mo anyo mo ne mai yo mbet no opposition ache anya hwe kura 8 to 12 years de wa hwe mbe
right enti Mr. Abuachi advice to the MPP no o say have you forgotten the Right Honorable Speaker Abang Bagbin told former President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo that Parliament is a master of its own rules and laws. We should not be carried away by this strategy of using some people as smoke screens in this OSP issue. If the President means what he's saying, he should request, encourage the sponsors to withdraw the private members' bill. Well, Sewutie Krata Felix Fusuku Achitroye na Sana Omusiki. Sana president can say Oswe Mahama Yarigani Ndom Sabi on the Nkebeya community a brick na yama OSP na OSP no so man na 1 to 2 year adwuma Ghana for any confidence in him. Awgu
Sambi
if you asem
hwe
one na obeka if you asem
yeah wo mu ayi friends say yadom kan na obibibi na krobia so de ayi na na guwie say sebe ye ne ade ho aba
esiusi
sometimes yeah na very difficult. So yes, ahoden a MPP for the year omunten elections are. And the manner in which are fighting in general elections.
More internal elections
the energy. Man for you see, unfortunately, it has become a feature of MPA party.
Okay,
but I just hope say going forward,
as long kind of crew,
new leadership
from J Kufuor Medubo Ahenom nyina
my young can fight Kufuor. Edubo Ahekura sabi, Edubo Ahekura na ye nyina ye kan say. Ya wia yen ya ye koto stolen verdict no. E ko wi ye no ye say Edubo Ahena me lusu, Edubo Ahena lost the election. So what I say, enti ye wura say ya don be e betra na ka say omugbe omempem won election so won ya dia so ya dom so na kan say
no bet me an capture 2024
I mean no 2024 but in case 2024 was a difficult year,
very different election.
2024 was a difficult year. This is wow so be won tear years
8 years cycle very difficult.
Forget about the 8 years, but we went through extraordinary situations
economic wise na my day.
So what I say, and don't talk about even 8 years ago. But of course, 8 years also play a role because me and I'm here MC for 8 years now. Say our brand TV and Bohobio On all expectations. Say we already be making this baby. Now I have 7 years I come. Now on year. Oh, small so on 5 years a year friends and we go to baby plan now already on me. So that is the energy, no. A man for a warning and Kenya, a man for the campaign at Dinano. And no, and now Kofo. Mr. Yadome can say, but me and MP. Now Rollins on Rollins or maybe president. Rollins will go the MP.
Says some in the
no, the point is Rollins when you MP that. I thought was when you MP that. So what I say,
or Cabrana champion say we're winning elections as a member of parliament. And I'm still member of parliament. Any presidential election.
You see. Qualified to lead the party. But at this time now, ye can so many pa ya paid woman will be anyone must say Ben Europe.
Okay.
And sometimes it has to be said, party are in now elections. Yes, COVID,
ɛso nsusuasoɔ ɛbaeɛ yɛka Russia ne Ukraine asɛm na yɛka ɛyɛ galamsey ho asɛm hwɛ mu a Ghanafoɔ ne binom de yɛ demonstration civil society groups asɔre nyinaa korampo ɛyɛ demonstration
because GVC nkɔmɔ kɔ strike.
Yes. Strike. I must say strike. And that was a coup. I don't know why you. So Ghana me phone nyina de wona de egu.
Anka.
Ya ma ban 2 weeks. So ban tiki I declare state of emergency.
Yeah.
Omo de wona de egu phone. And then NDC for aba. State of emergency yenye de you declare. Galamsey nda so yede e koso. And then one pagini no akotira amana no akɔptu enu to say ɔman yi yempuntu ani etu no bese mfie du no covid no susu aso abepepa all that we achieved for 2 decades no about wiping in our way. This is the current president talking. So what I say and LGBTQ plus and who some so the parliament
awko onyini have results so amunya e ka ho na ebinom
what I'm saying is
confidence about in the candidature of Dr. Bohobio.
There is nothing spectacular about the results. A defeat, you have lost. A loss is a loss. President Mama, he lost with over 1 million votes.
And 1 million.
Oh, they are
close to 1 million.
But as a president, why is it president? But why is it president? He lost.
900 and something.
They wrote him off. Edi asem na Babu Yan Kamfa eye President Mama
men kai do kan
edi asem na you sure
me say men kai do kan make me after
see ompanyini Ghana phone top man on nya dia corruption born ho ti Ghana phone top man no Babu Yan kan
okay
men kai back ben ba you say e record for you record
me kai
edi no wanka
ba ku ya China me kai so what I say na me bisa ne so during their
yes former deputy minister say no ambassador.
This was ambassador to China, Mikai.
You see, they said this, and nobody thought say Ghana for the Mama. President Mama is now president.
Okay.
And Obama
President Mahama was once upon a time a president.
Yes, that's not because he lost.
Dr. Bohobio
at the time he lost.
President.
At the time he lost. At the time he lost. The margin of defeat had not happened in the history of this country.
Historic,
what I say? Yet he's now back as president.
But all bans so no. Obani sanyu na de. The mama musumudi kofi na ye double.
And that dear na tio
probably triple.
And that dear na say will be a cover a you. And what was mun kofa ye ba here? That obukas will be a zero near. And no man can they can't even go to your own constituencies.
Why no can go there?
What to MPs no more the year campaign say Baumia na ama boko anyone. And then they can visit their constituencies. Hey, we move here, cry a shift, we move here. Yes, see, we move here, MPC, yes, we move here. They can go there.
Okay.
So what I say? And you know, dear baby, and I didn't know catch her. See the answer, what can I say? Yeah, some see the answer, what can I say? And I see the friends say, buy a city again. That's the only thing that has happened. And you know what? See me, I want to punish her, inject over $10 billion. Money that could have been used to do some other thing.
Then 10 billion, or maybe so could be and I said 10 billion, or maybe I would say it could have been used for other.
I'm going to see.
I'm going to see this.
I'm for $1 at the dollar, friend saying, as dollars, no, a moment,
okay. So making the dollar available.
Yes.
Now, up with you. Say making the dollar available now, my dollar no any say 11 say deben. I don't know no call ya.
The problem is that we're encouraging to say import driven.
Okay.
We should be export driven. Our focus should be on export. Try and say you bet me any import substituted a friend say products. So I say you say you can't be free baby right. It is a work now make it importation, very lucrative. What you're doing is that you are
say Emma Akaka na dosun.
Akaka no. What I say no Akaka na Akaka for dosun. Say importers there dey.
I'll give you 10 after 5 after 10.
So as the importers they enjoy. Importers who enjoy. It's not reflecting in the cost of living, price of goods and services. And they'll make us Baumia into my president. And then the Baumia
Obe winning in January 2026.
I'm telling you, it's our best bet.
47 days from now.
He's our best bet.
May I say?
So you see here, Mami can be so.
Na yen pong.
Ghana for. They are very slow.
Okay.
They are very slow at acting.
Inya botre.
Now, when they decide to act, they act decisively.
Ruthlessly, yeah, that's it.
MP4, the echoes who MP4 me did. Man, I'm not surprised. They didn't they didn't do all of them.
Okay.
I did why he said why. Or no, Sabi, party do.
Only breaking the culture of silence in Ghana.
You talk about here in Lusuyan. One is a people in the contest. Because that time, at that kind I did to about will be
opaque ballot box.
And then they Obama and friends say, a voter register.
How do
yes, what was that?
How could I say, young Cordy?
No, I didn't want him. Elusu election, you need to check that out. And for the first time in the history of this country, the people boycotted Parliament.
Right.
We never allowed a single MP to
enter
Parliament. And yet, when it was time for re-election, you see, who were the man?
Me da say upon Michael Amwa ku me da say me da Mr. Boachi Adoma say me da Krobia Asante na Krobia me da was say na yes sorry Honorable Simon Osemensa once again was he have you forgotten the Speaker of Parliament Right Honorable Abansumana Bagbin told former President Akufo-Addo that Parliament is a master of its own rules and laws. We should not be carried away by this strategy of using some people as smoke screens in this OSP issue. If the President means what he's saying, he should request encourage the sponsors to withdraw the private members bill from Simon, your uncle. Yes, my uncle in retirement. Yeah, see Abuba. We are Menshia South organizer Abuba. Salamu alaikum. Emmanuel Kwabra Eboa brother man, only chairman of Usu Mensa Success Company Limited. Say, Chairman Maxi the car runabout. Yes, Chairman Maxi the car dealer. Mr. Santi the Ghana put. Have a lovely night. Yamenka DJ Mabdun Twaso, the my Chief Samson Kwame Nyamiche, General Manager Hello FM, regular host Bohobio. We must apologize also. Send any mail and me for Manko Facebook Live. Monfanche, Mamuti joining live on YouTube. No, so yeah,